Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another stream. So, funny enough, a lot has changed since the last stream. Last stream, I was working on my new application called GiftX. It's going to be like a Secret Santa gift exchange application using Firebase. And I was doing that with Gatsby. But I said, fuck it. And I switched over and I'm going to use Next.js. I said it in the last video, I'll say it again in this one. I really wanted to learn something new, a new framework, a new tool, and Next.js was the perfect opportunity, but I was struggling to get it going. Well, I was able to get Firebase running on the client side with Next.js, but not the server side, but that doesn't matter. The beauty of Firebase is that it's a real-time database, and you can listen on the client side for changes in data. So we don't really have to worry about the server side, and I decided to go with Next. So I swapped over the entire application over to Next. Let me show you actually what I have running. Oh, and surprise, surprise, I moved over to Wes Boss's Cobalt 2 theme. Yeah, so I'll load up GiftX here and get it running, and I'll show you that it is now with Next.js. Yeah, so if you check my package.json, here's what we got, and you look at the scripts, I have switched over to Next, and that's really all I have installed. And it looks about the same, functions the same. There we go. It's the same application, just running off of Next instead of Gatsby. One of the things I noticed is that the local development environment is a little bit slower because it does this really cool thing where if you navigate to a new page, like I'm going to click on the register page right now, you notice it says, oh, I'm actually going to build it because you just clicked on it. Build, compile, and then it's ready. And you'll see like a delay when changing between pages. So I'll go to login, and it's actually building it behind the scenes, and now it goes to login. So it leads to like a slightly bumpier development environment, but this is kind of emulating what's actually happening because once this is deployed, going to one of these pages will actually run a Lambda function that server-side renders the page and then brings it back. So with all that being said, I'm new to Next.js. I've never really used it before. So I want to make a starter just like I have for Gatsby. So I have this Gatsby starter here on my GitHub. I'll link it in chat, just in case you guys want to check it out. And it's on Netlify right here. So it's a basic layout. Shows you how to go between the two pages. And that's it. It'll get you up and running really fast. It's got some SEO components. It's got styled components built in. And some configuration for deploying to Netlify. So here, I'm going to use Next.js with Zeitz now. They kind of like go together. Like Gatsby works well with Netlify, Next.js works well with Now. So that's what I'm going to do for the starter template. Just kind of mimic my Gatsby one. And that's what we'll be working on today in the stream. I'm hoping to finish up in the next hour and a half, something like that, before I go to bed tonight. So, where are we at? Yeah, so the other day I just decided to switch over to Wes's Cobalt 2 theme. I just wanted a little bit more flash in my editor for my live streams. Soon I'll make my own theme. I say soon. It'll be a while. I'll make my own theme if I can be creative enough to come up with a defining color scheme for myself. if you know me and you know my site, it's plain as hell. It's black and white. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really drawn to like the Zeit company. I love their design aesthetic. Super chill, super plain. And that's just something that resonates with me. So, but for my code editor, you know, I love the different colors. I love the highlights. I love the fanciness of the font. So I just went with it, and Westboss did a great job here. So let's start this up. I'll show you what we have right now. Whoops. I was starting to bring in styled components, then decided to back out. All right, is it still broken? Okay, no, cool. So this is what we have right now, like a header, a main area, and a footer. And we can go to the About page. This is the About page and the Home page, which says Hello Next.js. So the next thing I want to do is start. Oh, look, and I got the favicon up and running. Yeah, I stole the favicon from the Next.js website, and I'm sticking with that for now. And that's kind of what I did with Gatsby. I like mimicked the theme of the Gatsby website, and I'll do the same thing for Next Starter. I'll mimic the theme of Next website of Next.js's website. So let's do the SEO stuff. I'm going to save styling for last. So I'm still learning about SEO in Next.js. Okay, here we go. I was looking for the head tag. So in other, like in Gatsby, you'd have to use this thing called React Helmet to populate the head, but Next does this for you, which is pretty nice. That's one of the main differences I'm finding between Gatsby and Next. Next does a lot of things for you that you had to lean on external packages for. The one positive I really see about Gatsby is I love the image transformations, and sadly I think I'm going to have to give that up when I'm using Next. Okay, so import head from Next head, and you can set stuff. So let's see. You do this at the page level. And let's just make our files here. We're going to mimic what I do for Gatsby. I've got a Facebook, a Twitter, and a meta component. And if you're wondering what I'm doing there, I've got snippets. I type in RC for React component. I really need to change the description. It says functional stateless component. What it should just say is function component. But anyways, I type in RC. That's my snippet. It fills all this out, and all I have to do is type in the name. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to constantly keep jumping back to my Gatsby site because I want to know how I did everything there. So my layout component, no. In my pages, what did I do? Source, pages. Yeah, I have to specifically call Meta, Facebook, and Twitter. So that's cool. I'll go ahead and do that. Actually, I think it's going to be a little bit different. And let's import these. Let's see if I can get fancy with the multi-cursor. So I'm going to highlight Facebook and Twitter. See if I can paste it there. Oh, sick. And paste it there. Oh, awesome. Cool. So I'm bringing in Meta, Facebook, and Twitter. And I think what this is going to do, each one of these is just going to have its own. Oh, absolutely not. I think each one of these is just going to have its own call for head. Let's see what it says about head. We expose a built-in component for appending elements to head. To avoid duplicate tags, you can use the key property, which will make sure it's only rendered once. In the case of duplicate, the second one's rendered. Note the contents of head gets cleared upon unmounting the component. So make sure each page completely defines what it needs in head. Title and meta need to be contained as direct children of head. Yeah, so we should be fine if we just, yeah, so check it. We're going to need to put this in all the pages, in Meta, Facebook, and Twitter. They're all going to need it. Because essentially what's going to happen, this is going to be a div. It's going to be head. And so Facebook and Twitter are only going to define what they need. Like Facebook is going to only have the Open Graph meta tags, and Twitter's only going to have the Twitter meta tags. So we shouldn't be like overwriting. Same thing. Head here. And head here. So that means on the pages, yes. Meta, Facebook, and Twitter. Just grabbing the imports and moving them over to the About page. Now I could make this fancier and just make a single component called like SEO. But I wanted to have it separate. Eventually in the future, I will do something like that and open source it. Although I'm sure it's already out there. Okay, so time to cheat and go check what I did in Gatsby. So Meta takes a title that you can define on each page. What do I say on the home page? Just home? No, like the name of what it is. Makes sense. So now I need to pop open my meta component and actually just copy in whatever I have from Gatsby. I should be able to do that just one-to-one, no big deal. Oh, no, I completely take that back. I definitely can't. Okay, so I can import the icon. I think that's a Gatsby thing. Yeah, that's a Gatsby thing. So we're not doing that. Prop types, we're definitely copying what they have here. And grabbing title, and we need to define it in prop types, that it's a string. Okay. We can get rid of all this stupid GraphQL stuff. And basically all we're doing is reading description and keywords out of some kind of metadata. So here's the thing. That shit is already in package.json. What if we just imported package.json? Is that weird? Like Next.js import package.json for keywords. Page head. Okay, here we go. This guy's doing something. No, just the title. Yeah, just the title. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to try it. Wait, but package.json doesn't export anything? I think you could just import the whole entire thing. This is weird. We'll see what happens. All right. JavaScript import JSON file. I'm pretty sure you can. Just require it. Yeah, import star. Yeah. Let's log it out. See if we get it. Oh, meta's already been declared. Oh, well, right. Yeah. Duplicate crap in there. So we should, in the head, now have... Oh, no. Console log. Default. I don't... What if I logged like config dot description? Is that going to yell at me? Oh, no. Totally works. Sick. So look, again, just one of these things that's easier in Next. In Gatsby, I had to write a whole static query and query this site metadata thing. This is just JavaScript. I can import this file. It's great. So check it out. So this should give us, yes, description and keywords. So in Gatsby, what did we do? We did this. Link rel type. Oh, what's the type? MDN, please. Thank you. Link types. Icon. Yeah, here we go. Thank you. Show me the... Sounds like type's not even needed. So what we had is going to work. Yeah, okay, so HTML language, title, description, keywords, icon. Language, title, description, keywords, icon. This should do it. So let's check out the head. Description, keywords, perfect. Yeah, that was super easy. What if we did... Keep that stuff there. I just want to see if we can mess with the import. What if I just said import config from? Works just as well? I don't know, let's see. Restart it just in case. Yeah, looks like we're golden. Yep. Awesome, so that's meta done. Oh, and if we go to the about page, is that gonna work? You just see this top part change to about. Yes. All right, now for the harder ones. Facebook and Twitter. We'll do Facebook next. So what did we do here? Yeah, we gave it some like initial values. So you can pass in URL type, title, description, image, essentially all the values that the Facebook Open Graph stuff supports. And then I just set initial values as the arguments. This kind of sucks because like those initial values should actually be taken from package.json. Maybe I should set them to null initially and then like default them to the package.json value. But yeah, I don't know. I'll get more elegant about it later. I don't care right now. And then we can just copy this. Setting the meta tags. That's it. Easy. Man, I'm really digging this Cobalt 2 theme. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet, though, is install ligatures on this font. I'll have to work on that later. So, we need to change this. You know, I just want to try, like, what if I did... What if I set this description to config.description? What's it going to be? I mean, it should be, what I want it to be is this Next.js starter. Let's restart the server just in case. Hard refresh here. Check the head. Should now have Facebook tags. Dude, it's working. Whoa. Okay, this is awesome. So what this means is all of these, even meta? No, like it needs a title for sure. No, you know what? I'll mess with it later. So, what do we need? We need a description. This is going to be called the next starter. What did I do in meta? For title. Excuse me, title. Oh, next page, next starter, okay. What is this URL going to be? I mean, eventually this is going to get deployed, but for now, this is the URL. Well, no, we can't deploy yet because I don't have that set up. And I don't have the images set up yet either. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, now moving on to Twitter. Again, mostly a copy and paste job. So So like, let's bring over the prop types first. Now we can grab the arguments. If I can copy and paste. Yep. And then what's the image? Which isn't actually going to work right now. Okay. And then just grab these meta tags. Restart it and go. All right, let's double check. OG, yep. And Twitter, yep. Still need to fix those images though. They're technically not going to work. I don't have those images yet. I haven't made the logo for this yet. That's why. All right, let's commit some things and get a now deployment going. So I have like a gazillion changes. Actually, just let's go here and say deploying. Do I have now installed? Should be version 15.4. Yeah. All right, so need to make the next config. That just tells it you should be able to build for serverless, which is what now is going to do. Let's just go see what I'm using for GIFDEX right now. Because that has a now. Oh no, it's on the different branch. Yeah, it's on the next branch. So my next config is kind of janky because of the Firebase stuff. But in reality, it doesn't need to be that crazy. So now we got to see the now.json. Yeah, let's make it public. We only need a subset of this. So all these environment variables in this build property is for Firebase. We don't need it. Builds, let's see. This is right. We don't need this max lambda size, I don't think. Public in version 2. That's perfect. So let's see, let's add this. What do we do here? We just basically add keywords. Okay, oh. Yarn lock. It's my first time using Yarn. It actually has some neat features in there too. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I haven't really paid too much attention. Okay, let's add all those. We're going to commit this as create SEO components. Ooh, can't forget that favicon. And my Zeit dashboard shouldn't be showing this yet, right? Because I haven't actually pushed a now config. Yeah, okay, it's not there yet. It will be. Okay, what's left? Let's push up our configs. So the way this works is that I've connected to Zeit's now with my GitHub account. So any repository that has a now.json will automatically get deployed. So after this push, or maybe the next one, I don't know, we will see this show up in my dashboard. Again, if it's not this push, it's the next one. There we go. It's this one. Sick. Let's see if it completes. We'll watch the build. Yeah, cool. Looks like it worked. So shouldn't this get aliased to... Maybe because it's not off of master. I don't know why it's getting aliased to like next starter git dev. Where's my next starter.bradgarropy.now.sh? I just don't know. See, this one is getting aliased. Why? I just don't know what branch it's coming from. Oh well, I will figure that part out later. So it's been deployed. Okay, cool. And let's update the pages with the SEO components. Okay, so one of the biggest things left is styling. This supports styled JSX out of the box, but I'm not into that. That's not for me. I like style components. So there's a great example with styled components. So let's do this. I'm just going to set this up and we'll watch it. You know, eventually this should start rendering styles. So const, we'll call it header wrapper is a style dot header. And let's just make the background where's my suggestions here? Whatever, we'll just say blue. So it's gonna yell, yes, can't resolve style components. So let's yarn add style components first and foremost. Restarted, okay. It actually built. Interesting. Wait, why is that working? It shouldn't be that simple. I really hope it is. Let's deploy it in some different ways. Let's do yarn build as if we're building this for serverless. And then we can even run it in now's dev environment or just push and see what's going on. Okay. I'll be amazed if this works. Let's build a web app. Build a web app. Bro. What? Why is this so simple? Like, I thought it was supposed to be all hard to do style components. But that's it? How long ago is this? I mean, it seems to work out of the box. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ooh, I need to tweet about this. Expression expected. One more time. Now dash F. Let's just push it and see. I mean, maybe it's going to blow up when we get there. All right, in the meantime, check this out. I want to build a new PC. I'm speccing it out. I thought there was like a better way to view this. I don't want to edit it. I just want to look at my list. Yeah, like this. Okay, it's as much NZXT as possible. So, and I'm kind of going balls to the wall with a lot of this. i7 9700K. So it's got a liquid cooled NZXT cooler, the Kraken X62. It's got 2 fans on it. It looks dope and has LEDs. Love this motherboard. This is the NZXT motherboard. The Z390 chipset. So it's got built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it has this really sick shroud over the whole thing, all matte black. So my PC is going to be like a blackout build, and I'm going to use the LEDs to bring pops of color to it. And speaking of LEDs, this is going to kind of be my primary form of lighting in the chassis. In the case, is these Corsair Vengeance RGB sticks. So 32 gigs of RAM, and this is going to have, I got it in 4x8 so that I could essentially just have more LEDs in the case. I love it because when you're looking at it from the side, this top panel is just a giant glowy strip, whereas some other RAM, kind of like Trident G-Skill, isn't as like open as the Corsair RGBs. So that's my first LED source. Storage, I'm probably going to go revisit this, but I'm definitely getting the Samsung 970 Pros, the M2 solid state drives. They're super fast read and write. I might just get 1 or maybe 2. I don't know. The motherboard has 2 M2 slots. Video card, super sick for aesthetics and great for performance. It is this Founders Edition RTX 2080. Love the look of this card. And the best part is that this case supports vertical GPU mounting, meaning like that awesome looking like RTX 2080 logo is just going to be bam right up against the side. I will have like colored fans in here, and I believe this case also comes with LED strips on it. Love the look of it. The huge tempered glass side panel. That's pretty much it. So the build, this is so wrong. It is not $1529. What is this? This is $800. So $1529 plus 800, and the motherboard that doesn't have a price is $274. Yeah, so we're looking at $2603, which is steep as hell. I might have to scale back on price a bit, but damn, this is going to be a good build. How can I like share this with you guys? I don't know. Maybe open it incognito. Yeah, totally it works. So check that out. Let me know if you have any thoughts on it. I'm not like uh-oh. Tell me I didn't just kill the stream. Like, Okay, I think I don't know what's happening. I think I'm live dashboard. Go. Oh my God, it's still connected. I accidentally closed the window and I thought I just dropped the whole stream. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Anyways, if you have any feedback on the build, let me know. All right, what were we doing? Oh, we were waiting on deploying this. Next starter.bradgarropy.now.sh. Dude. Ah, okay. That's the problem. So, is it styling? Yes. Is it getting server rendered? No. Do you see the delay each time I refresh? That's a problem. So, they've got an example here. And I'm just going to copy it verbatim. So let's see, I added the Babel RC. It's a TS problem. I need to stop TS linting. So there's the Babel RC that I added in, and then I think there's one more thing that I'm supposed to do. Pages, yes, the document.js. And I really need to learn about this more, but oh well, I'll do it later. Now I'm still getting, oh right, because of the TS linting. Oh no, it looks like it's gone now. Weird. Okay. So let's just try the deploy again and see what happens. Let's update this. URL. In Facebook and in Twitter and oh, super cool trick. I use this thing called Hub. It's just like a wrapper for Git. If your repository is hosted in GitHub, you could, well, and Hub just wraps all the Git commands as well. So you could do like Hub status, just like Git status. It's the same thing. So I'm gonna do Hub browse, and it's gonna take me to this repository. And I wanted to do that so I can put in the website. You also notice that I created this as a GitHub repository template. So if you want to create a new repo, let's just do something like this. You can say, oh, I want to use it as a template. Which, you know, like Gatsby new is great, where you can select the template that you want to base off, but you still have to like hook it up to Git, you know, do a Git init and do a add remote and all that stuff. All right, so it looks like it's done. Yes. Look at that. That is server-side rendered. It is immediate. So I think we did it. Let's check out what we changed. We added the Babel RC because we told server-side rendering to be true for style components. Actually added styled components, and we didn't add pages. I think you're supposed to add the Babel plugin. Well, let's do it just in case. Okay, so we added the Babel plugin as well. Let's test that deploy. Okay, and then we added this document.js. That's pretty much it. So let's add, we'll just add it all here in a second once this builds and we know it works. Okay, it's ready. Yeah, we're good. That just seems like a lot of stuff. What if I commented that? Is it still gonna? No, I don't. Let's just be safe. Don't start screwing around with stuff. This is how I wound up investigating Next with Firebase for like 1,000,000 years. All right, let's just add all this stuff and say support styled components. And now we can start actually styling this. Oh, man. Well, let's see. We just deployed it without Babel RC. Wonder if it's going to work. Netlify is this really cool command called netlify open. If you just run it from the command line in a repository that is hooked up to Netlify, it just opens the page. Now needs that. It needs a now open. Yeah, see? Doesn't work. Okay, it's done. See, it's so weird. It works. Oh well, let's add it. Just to show you that hub works. Hub add.babelrc. Hub status. There we go. Hub commit. Does all the same stuff. All right, pushed up. Sweet. All right, so let's get to styling this because this is like fugly. So here it is. Let's do something about this. So we want to base this off of the Next website. So I know this has like a border bottom on it. I guess it's a box shadow. Ooh, cool. Look at that DevTools stuff. All right, let's just add the same to ours. The entire header is going to have a box shadow. Ooh. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, body has some margin. So how do we create global styles again? I always forget. Let's just look up my Gatsby starter. Source styles, global styles. Do the same thing. And where do we put global styles? In layout, probably. Source. Components layout. Yeah, cool. Sweet. All right. Just trying to look up the styles here. Oh well, I'll just mess with it. It's got the border bottom. I mean, obviously there's some padding on top and bottom. Probably more than that. You're probably looking like 20 on top and bottom and 30 on left and right. Looks about right. What font do they use? Oh yeah, the typical. System fonts. Let's just put that in global styles. Okay, and the footer, what do we got for the footer? Oh, I love this. I love the gradient there. So cool. We will centerline the text. Because I suppose it's centerlined here. Yeah, I mean, close enough. It's basically going to be white. What? It's not white? All right, a bunch of F1s. And you wonder if I go white, is it just like too bright? I mean, I suppose. Okay, and how do they do their links? Maybe like a space between? Yeah. So we're just going to wrap this nav. And we're going to do display grid. We're going to justify content. I think it's space between. It would help if I actually used it. There we go. And we're going to auto flow as column, then justify space between. Yeah. That looks like it's about max width 1,000. Let's just double check how I do the layout here. It's my layout file. Yeah, I've got a container. Source, styles. Yeah, container. Where am I getting the max width from? Let's go ahead and make our theme too. Where did we use that F1 in the footer? Yeah. Open up the theme, get that going as well. Yeah, just import colors. Did I do this in the layout of Gatsby? Whoops, source components layout. Yeah, that's where I put the theme provider. What did I use styled for? Oh, styled layout. That's true. Just trying to make sense of this. Now, yeah, now we got to import theme. Now we should be good. Getting somewhere. Ah, look at that. And this means in navigation, no, in the footer, we can change the color here to B. Theme dot colors dot off white. And let's just double check. F1, F1, F1. And let's actually close this, restart, see what's up. Okay, so what's the deal with the styles in my... Okay, this is a container. So Source styles container. Oh, because I don't actually put this in the center. All right, so let's make a container. So margin auto max with 1,000 pixels. Yo, we good. Sick. Wait. So there is this thing called create next app. I'm going to see what that actually looks like. Kind of similar. I like what I'm doing. All right, what still looks like shit? All right, so the links are that color, and on hover they turn what? One, one, one. I'm gonna call that off black. And what was the gray? Let's just go to computed. Yeah. Gray. All right, so what do we style here? What if we just tried the style A? And we said color is dot colors dot gray. But then on hover, I just want to make sure I did hover right. Whoops, I don't think I did. All of a sudden I'm blanking on like CSS. Components, header, navigation, show me the links. Oh my god, style components hover. I missed the colon. I was like, something didn't look right. The and the hover were too close together. Yeah, that works. And on hover, it's going to be off black. All right. Well, guys, I think we're pretty much there. Yeah. There's a couple things to do to wrap up. I need to put my Built by BG logo on there. Maybe put like the Next.js logo right up here in the top middle. Just some finishing touches to make it look nice. But we did a pretty faithful recreation of the Next.js website. We have styled components installed, our SEO components as well. And that's pretty much all we wanted to do. Just get us up and running. Finally, now that I've fully adopted Next and Now, I will really start hitting GIFTEX hard and making progress on that. I really want to finish around beginning of November or mid-November timeframe so that the family can start using it for Christmas, and that shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this one. Go check out my Next.js starter on GitHub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.